Hello friends, welcome to my gardening channel Growing Container. Today I am going to share my 5 months experience with you. So what I have learned in last 5 months about cactus. So this video will help you in growing cactus, and you will also learn some mistake that I did. So let's start. So first thing about cactus is you have to be very patient, because sometimes they take too much time to grow. Like you can see this, they are on the same size from last 5 months, and only this one is little bit big, but they are very slow. Some variety grow very slow and some variety grow fast. Like they will root near about, you can say, within a month. And this thing, the paper spine, this one is mammillaria and this one is paper spine. So this thing root very fast. They root near about 15 to 20 days. If you have raining, then they will root very fast. So that's why they spread so easily. So this one is paper spine. They are hardy. Even if you give them more water, they won't rot. But they are also hardy, but not very hardy. This variety. This is the mammillaria snowball, I think so. But this one is very hardy variety. Also there are some torch which are very slow in rooting. So I have tried many rooting of this torch, but I am failed so far, not get any success. But one of this one is still looking very good. So I am hoping that this will survive, but most of them will rot and won't survive. So this thing is also going to rot. If you look closely, with just one rain it starts to rot. So this variety is very difficult for me to grow. There are some other varieties like this one, leafifora. This one is, I thought it is very get rot easily, but I am shocked that even though it get more water and get direct rainwater, but it won't rot. So this thing is very hardy, so you can grow this as well. Also let's talk about something about most favorite cactus of most of the gardeners is monkey tail cactus. So this one is very beautiful cactus and look very beautiful when it get bigger. So what I have learned from this cactus is you have to take cuttings. Let me show you this one. So I take these cuttings tomorrow, and tomorrow I cut them, and today I will place some rooting hormone. This is the first try I am using rooting hormone to make them root fast, because those cuttings are very old. You can see near about 4 months old that I showed you before. These are 4 months old cuttings, and they now start to root after first rain. So it takes them, some takes, I think so, more than 2 months, and some takes 4 months. So like this one is 4-month old cutting, and this one, these are the 2 months old. I think these are the 3 months old, and these are the 2 months old cutting. So it take too much time. That's why this time I apply rooting hormone to see the result. Also they are very susceptible to rot. Even though if you won't give them water, they suddenly, you see, they will rot without any reason. Even though the soil was completely dry, but they will rot. So you have to be very careful when you deal with the cutting. But you can also graft them like I usually do. So I will do the grafting and then take the branches. They will grow fast, and take the branches from the dead graft, and then cut them to use more cuttings, so I get more success. So one more thing that I have learned, you have to provide them little bit moisture if you want them to grow their root fast. If the cactus are very hardy, they can survive without water, and the cuttings can survive up to 1 year. Some of the cactus cutting can survive up to 1 year. So if you won't give them little bit water, so they think they are not getting good condition, so they will stay like that and do not produce any roots. And they thought producing roots takes the energy, and if conditions are not right, so they won't produce root. So you have to provide them little bit moisture, otherwise they are very slow to grow roots. They won't grow roots because they think if they grow roots they get more energy, so they don't want to waste the energy because they are not getting any moisture. Always make sure if you are growing them from cutting, provide them little bit water, otherwise they won't grow any roots. There are another method which is produce roots through water. So in second method what they will do, they will take a glass jar. For example, this is glass jar, and they put some rooting hormone in it and some water, and take the cuttings, callus it first, and then, for example, this is the cutting they want to grow, for example, and this is full of the water, so they will place it like that, so their bottom is not touching water but it is very close to the water. So they place it like that, so that way with from the bottom they get little bit moisture, not too much, so they will start rooting. Once they start to root, they will produce root more faster because they dip the edge of the root in that water. And that with that method you can grow cuttings roots within 1 week to 2 months, because still cactus want to do what they want to do, you cannot force them. You can also propagate them from seeds. Here you can see this is the seedling that I have grown. You can see there are some seed in it. Let me open it and show you. So here are the seeds that I put this in this jar, and the bottom I place peat moss, then place seeds on the top and add some more peat moss, then I water it little bit so it get moist but not soggy. It is good if you water, before watering you add some fungicide, a good fungicide in it, and then spray water on it. You can also provide like add some holes at the bottom and dip that in a fungicide water. Both ways works, but you can see this is the one. You can see that 1 month result, so you can see how soggy it is. So if you open this up, then you have to wash this and then close this up, otherwise they will get some most things. You can see I cleared this up. Now what to do? Now you have to take the shower and do it little bit shower, so it get the moisture again. So this is also clear, and then close this up and place it somewhere where it get some sunlight but not the direct sunlight, some indirect sunlight. This one is also I've grown near about I think so 4 to 5 days ago, and this one also producing one plant. You can see it also has one success. So here you can propagate them through seedling. How you can get the seed? Whenever the flower, cactus produce flower and it's spent, it produce seeds at the bottom of the flower, and you can collect them and then grow them on the same way. So some cactus produce so many pups, so you do not have to grow them from seeds. You can easily propagate them with pups. Like these are the pups of Coryphantha cactus, and these two are also the pups. So this is my small arrangement. This one is also the pup. This one is the piece, you can see the pop, and this one is also the cactus bulbs. Another thing that you can do, you can water them after 1 week, and whenever you water, you have to provide a good water. Do not just spray it. For example, if your weather is very hot, then you have to water it after 1 week. You can see this is the seed pod that is producing, developing seeds. So if you have very hot weather like us, then you have to give them water after 1 week. But if you have rainy season and too much moisture, then it depends on once it will completely dry, then you have to water it deeply. Also, you can spray the cuttings that are still small, so they get little bit moisture from the atmosphere to produce root fast. So these are the things that you have to follow if you want to grow cactus. Hope so you like the video. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.